Guys, pumping. You already retest minus 4. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check out all of the stuffs. Of course, all of the stuffs. But first we gotta shield the, before we start, guys, we gotta shield the stuff. We gotta shield. There we go. Let me just go here, latest video, so people know. We gotta tell people, what's up. There we go. We live. Okay. Chamali first in one. Look at the pump, guys. Look at the pump. I actually shorted up here, but and it started going down, and then it started going a little bit up. Actually, I shorted on the move down. I shorted up here, and it started going up, and I was like, I don't want to lose it. It doesn't look weak, and I was right about that. I lost like $16, but look at the move, like, guys. Look at the move. I did everything right. Everything was right. Unfortunately, the short did not play out in my favor. This looks very good, guys. This looks very good. Are you doing good? Are you doing good? Are we gonna jinx it, guys? Are we gonna play? Are we going to play Dodge Daddy? You tell me. Should we play Dodge Daddy right now? Dodge. Is it Dodge Daddy time? Dodge Daddy time. Is it Dodge Daddy time? It is time. Not yet. What you guys think? Is it Dodge Daddy time? 50 moving average up here. The lines, guys, the lines. I opened long it yesterday before the pump. Ooh, that's nice. If you did it before the pump, man. If you did it before the pump. Yeah, turn volume to 10. Are you ready for some Dodge Daddy? Are we gonna jinx it? Is it gonna be... Are we gonna jinx it this time? Is this jinxable? I don't know if this is jinxable. Like, the banks are failing. There has been, a halt in trading because of the volatility on the stock market. But right now, the stock market is recovering, guys. The stock market is recovering. You can see up here, it is recovering a little bit towards the upside after, first going towards the downside. Let me see the Norwegian stock market up here. Norwegian stock market on daily is still down, something like 2%. But it's, going up a little bit up here. It was down, 1.5%. It was down 3.5%. Right now, it's, picking up a little bit, but because of the oh, this is a very nice move up here. It's picking up a little bit. Norwegian stock market is picking up a little bit. Bitcoin, wow, the pump, man, the pumps is insane. And the reason I actually shorted up here is because of the line, of course. Is because of the line. Where is the line? I think it's a 5-minute time frame up here. Yeah, so of course this was a resistance line up here. You see up here resistance line. So I shorted up here at the top, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it when it's going down. So I exit my short very quickly. The price doesn't seem to want to dump. It went up here, went up to the top, consolidating right now, exploding above this resistance line up here. It is 5-minute time frame, but it is rising resistance line towards the upside. 65% says it is time. This is a great day to get wrecked. Big candle body. Could use some Dodge Daddy. Norwegian Bosch is down. Yeah, Norwegian Bosch is down. Skyway, good for you. Long FE XRP. Okay, we're gonna play Dodge Daddy. Guys, here it is. Finally we can play Dodge Daddy again. Hopefully we don't jinx it. But Bitcoin went up like 6% yesterday. Right now it's up 4%. Are the bears gonna get creamed? I mean, the big time frames are not closed yet, but
all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme.
There we go. Getting some pump action. Pricing 0.25 instead of 0.5.
Lazy. I'm like electricity. I'm the path of least resistance.
Bitcoin hit 23k, guys. 23k. I'm at US bank crash. It still doesn't look that weak, guys. It still doesn't look that weak. Bitcoin doesn't look weak in the small time frames. We also got an option up here. Everyone was whispering something about the daddy. Some young guy on her phone. She must be talking about Dodge daddy. Yeah. Even if you jinx it, I don't care. I miss hearing the Dodge daddy. Yeah.
There's no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, go Dutch, Dodge daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, go Dutch, Dodge daddy, yeah.
What's happening, guys? The full moon is on the charts. Don't doubt the full moon.
So dollar bills can kiss my go Dutch, go Dutch, Dodge daddy, yeah.
There we go, guys. This is going to reverse so quickly. I mean, at this point we don't care. At this point we don't care if it reverses. Like we have been, you know, we are expecting the reversal. We are expecting everything, you know. So if it reverses like it reverses, right? It's fine because you are already kind of expecting the reversal. We are already expecting the dump. We are already expecting all the negative things to affect us, to put us down to zero, to, you know, kill the crypto. We already expect it. We are already ready. Our bodies are ready. The fear cannot hurt us anymore. You know. But if it does pump, you know, good times, guys. As I can see up here, let's put some moving averages on the chart. Right now we are hitting, trying to get it. We are actually getting above the 50 moving average. All of these beautiful moving averages are getting cramped. The beautiful VIX at 30, yeah. So there are volatilities on stock market is real, but you know we are not stock market. That's the thing. It's the spring, guys. It looks like the spring, like it's so close to being the spring. You remember the line, guys? You remember the line that we talked about today in the Bitcoin Daily up here, give or take. We are above the line, guys. We are above the line. Then of course there, you know, there are more lines, but we are above the line. You know, this line up here above the line. This line up here, I'm a little bit unsure about. Above the line. The last moving average on the daily time frame up here, 50. Above the line. We are above all the lines. There are no more lines to be above. We are so much above the lines. We're so much above the lines. I don't know. Sorry, guys. You cannot see this. Let me remove the move. We are above all the lines, guys. We are above all the lines. This line, that line, that line. Moving averages above all lines. Still popping 4.67%. Too much move, no lines. Guys, it's pump time. It's beautiful time to be alive. Who would guess? Who would guess that when banks collapse, Bitcoin is gonna pump? Everybody. Everybody. But the best part about this, you guys don't understand how happy I am that we are pumping. I said this before. If we dump, the bears win. And if the bears win, you will never get to hear the last of that. Because they will be having bragging rights for the next, you know, 10 years. And they will be saying, you remember the time in 2023 when everybody was bullish and we went down and we were calling for the 15K and 12K and 10K. If they win, I mean, we're gonna hear it, you know, for the rest of our lives. You know, so, you know, the best case scenario right now for the bulls is to win over bears. So, you know, they don't have the bragging rights on, I told ya so, you know. Dodge Daddy one more time for the pump. This 5 chart is going a little bit, you know, speedy up here, but it is going up, you know, 4.67%. Man, this is fast. This 1 minute time frame. The same pattern up here again towards the upside. Maybe a little bit extend, maybe some kind of pullback up here. 1 hourly time frame closing in 42 minutes. 30 minutes time frame up here closing in 12 minutes up here. Daily time frame closing in a long time left for the daily close. So, you know, there is that. Yeah, boys, second stream, welcome back. Jürgen, how you doing, man? It's a good time to be at work and listen to my favorite stream, the late adopter. People are going to get so wrecked today. Yeah, all the shorts. So, Gord, tell us about your short position. Tell us about your short position. We're going to see 16K again in the near future. I mean, there are, of course, bears that are saying that 16K coming. Even we, you know, been saying that, you know, it might come. Because down here, you know, we broke everything towards downside. The supports were cramped, the moves were bad. On the bottom down there, we are in full fear. I wanted to sell everything, you know, and then we pumped. So, you know, there was a chance to dump down to 16k. There is still chance to dump down to 16k, but the more this moves towards the upside, guys, the more this spring moves towards the upside, the less chance there is for 16k, guys. You understand that? So the best part about this is that bears are getting left behind. Bears are getting left behind. Everybody, you know, who sold down here, they are getting left behind because price moves always faster towards upside than towards downside. So they're getting left behind, guys. They are, no. We had this scam pump up to the resistance area, and we started the stream by saying, you know, is this a scam pump? Still, you know, it's hitting some kind of resistance up here. So if it was to go down here, all the bears would be happy because they did not buy these levels. So bears have not been buying. So bears are still sitting on the sidelines, guys. The bears are still sitting on the sidelines waiting for 17-16k. All the bears are sitting on the sidelines waiting. When is this gonna come? They're watching their favorite YouTubers, the bears. When is this gonna come, man? I got my, you know, entries down here at 16-15k. You know, I got a 14k 13k entries, man. I got all these kind of entries up here. Come on, go down. When is this price gonna move down? You know, that's what I'm talking about. They did not buy this move up here. They did not buy. And what happened? We exploded towards upside, towards the resistance. No, it's okay. They're still here, guys. They're still down here. No, it's gonna come back down. It has to come back down. It's gonna go back down. That's what they're telling them, you know, itself. Right now, there is a whole bunch of bears waiting for lower levels. So the best case scenario for us right now that we can actually do is go all the way up here to, you know, 26k, because even at 26k, they're gonna still be like, no, it's fine. We're gonna drop down 26k. That is a resistance line. Nowhere we can go above that. And then, guys, at one point, all the bears that did not buy, we're gonna go above 26k, go towards upside up here, and they will, you know, slowly they were gonna be starting buying in. Slowly they're gonna be FOMOing in. Slowly they're gonna be FOMOing in. At the end, when we are about something like 38-40%, everybody will start FOMOing in big heart, and we'll get, you know, parabolic move up. And by the time they buy the top, that's gonna be the top for 2023. Where is the money going if the banks fail? Exactly, where is the money going? You can also see right now that silver is up 5%, guys. Silver is up 5%. Gold is up 2%. The oil went down actually below the line, so oil is going down. But the only real thing in life, only real money, it's not fiat money. What is real? You know, real estate is real. It can go down in price, but you still own in real estate. Now, the problem with real estate, you know, the government can come and take away your real estate, right? So everything that you own on paper in some kind of, you know, government, you know, paper, they can take that away from you, right? What can they not take away from you? They cannot take, you know, if you have some kind of gold, silver, precious metal, physical precious metal, you know, they cannot take that away from you, right? They cannot take away your Bitcoin. They can tell you, give me your Bitcoin back. You're like, no, I'm not giving my Bitcoin to you, right? They cannot take away Bitcoin. They cannot take away gold. They cannot take away, you know, silver. Bitcoins continue pumping 5.6%. This just, you know, goes through the roof. Bears are getting wrecked. The FOMO is kicking in. Don't forget, these falling banks are concerned with the risk asset that's bigger. That's the biggest bear trap I ever got. STFU. No. I love the drone art. Yeah, one last I do. Just joined. One last. Since you joined, we gotta play. We gotta play our pump songs, of course. Bitcoin is up like 6% right now. No breaks. Literally no breaks. Literally no breaks, guys. No breaks. This is pumping like crazy. And the price still doesn't look that bad. This price, you know, it doesn't look that weak. I had a short position. I lost 16 bucks on that short position, but it was a big position. I lost 16 bucks on that, but, you know, I closed very, very early. It's still in profit. It was just fees. 16 bucks is just fees. Because I saw that, you know, the price is not acting bearish. It is trying to break the resistance. It tries and goes and tries, you know, falls a little bit down, but, you know, it still continues trying and trying and trying and trying. Guys, best day of our lives. Banks collapsing, Bitcoin pumping. Could this be better? There we go. 25k soon. 23.3 guys. 23. What's the highest price up here right now? 23.5 on the dollar. We're gonna look at where the resistance levels are on the weekly time frame. But right now, Bitcoin is up 6.42. It's up 17% on the CME futures. Bitcoin is up 17%, guys. This might be the spring, guys. This might be the spring. If this is the spring, it's gonna leave so many bears behind, guys. If this is the spring, you can expect 30k, you can expect 40k, you can talk about 100k, you can talk about million. I don't care. If this is the spring, spring always comes. And I've been waiting for the spring. I was hoping this is gonna be the spring, but this consolidation phase up here took a little bit while. This over here looks a lot more like the spring because it is really fast. It is really fast. This move up here does look more like a spring, you know, because it was almost parabolic down and then right back up again. This over here dumped, consolidated and moved towards the upside. These moves are different. They are different in nature, they're different in psychology. This looks like a spring, guys. This looks like a spring. And if it's a spring, the only thing we can assume if it's a spring, that it's gonna explode. Inverse shoe pattern. Yeah, inverse shoe pattern. You know, it's horizontal inverse. Gorton's shock. We break the low, we change the market structure, and then we go up in the upside. It's very often. Yeah, that does actually happen. You know, it kind of gets you out. People think that, you know, we are, you know, changing the market structure when we are creating lower low. It gets everybody, you know, FOMO'd in and then exposed towards us. But the market structure, it's only changed on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, there is no change in the market structure, guys. Not only that, we get a higher low up here. Weekly time frame has not changed the market structure, right? We still got higher highs and higher lows. This is higher high, this is higher low. We get a huge wick down on the support level. If this consolidation in the market structure is not changed, the market structure is still, you know, sideways moved up here very nicely, you know, the downtrend is done. Let me just lower the music a little bit. The downtrend is done, guys. The downtrend, you know, it is bearish, of course. It is bearish, but the downtrend over here is done. You understand? It is done. The downtrend is done. And right now we are, you know, doing this up here. We still got a, you know, we got a higher lows and we got a higher highs. We got a channel that goes towards upside. We got a channel in the weekly time frame that goes towards upside. This is stupidly bullish. And if you want to get to 30k, 40k, 50k, you're gonna break the channel towards upside. Bears in disbelief. Let me go to Twitter. Bears. Bears in disbelief. It looks good, guys. It looks very good. Very happy about this. What are people talking about? Are people bullish as well? I remember how people are left on a bullishness of Bitcoin at 70k. Wow. Bears are cowards. Not able to do the show right now, but I could do a live spaces to update the market. Should I do it? Rubik. Where the money coming from? How could this happen? How could this happen? Remember that, guys. Remember that. How could this happen? Bitcoin market cycles chart. You remember this chart, guys? Remember the chart down here, depression. My time and money is low. How can we pay for all this new stuff? I mean, you know, how could how did the government allow this to happen? Who shorted the market? You know, it's just inverse of that, right? It's just a little bit inverse of that. You know, where is the money coming from? How could this happen? That's what bears are thinking about. You know, how could we pump? How could we pump 6% up? Holy shit! Almost every single banking stock is getting halted. Look at these guys, you know, stocks are getting halted, you know, banking stocks are halted. It's a bank run in the markets. DXY breaking, baby. Yeah, DXY is also going down, but it's short-term move down. Short-term move. We still know that, you know, we still looked at the line up here, 3 moves up here, and it's still going down over here, but it's not going down that much. It's small time frame. Yeah. Like emotions take over. The alone tells me that we dump hard. The motivational AI. Next week you will cry. I don't care. I don't care. Every time we can, you know, give a, you know, to the bears, we don't care, man. We don't care. Now look here, guys. Look here. I'm gonna show you something very beautiful on the chart, of course. We got, first of all, we got a channel up here, guys. We got a channel. We are coming to the resistance of that channel. Now this channel is very, very important because we got this new pivot point down here. So right now we are moving to channel. So we might come up here to the resistance up here and consolidate that. You know, right now we're coming to that top 5-6%. But there was different kind of channel up here before, give or take, right? So you see we have 2 channels on our hands right now. The first channel up here, this is the big one. We are getting back inside that channel up here. You see up here, right back inside the channel. So, you know, we might consolidate up here at the top during this channel up here. You see this channel, these 2 channels are creating right now the triangle over here. If this triangle breaks towards the upside or towards the downside, that might be indicate, you know, movement, you know, back inside this rising wedge that might actually go all the way towards the top and then escape, or break back down inside this, you know, channel up here, go back to the bottom and then towards the downside. You know, we don't want to talk about this scenario down here because that's bearish scenario. Give them, yeah, give them. Who cares about bears? Sometimes, you know, bears gotta get it. They had 2 years, bears had 2 years of talking, you know, shit about Bitcoin, you know, even down at the bottom at June, July, even down 16K, 10, 20K. They were always going, how are we gonna go lower? They never stopped talking about how we're gonna go lower. There is no bullishness, zero bullishness. Market open, yeah, right now market is open. But the pre-market already started, so you know the big moves are not, you know, not that important because the right now the Dow Jones. I don't have a live chart of Dow Jones. I have live chart of futures market, Nasdaq futures market. This is Dow Jones futures market. This is SP 500 live chart of futures market. I don't have a live chart of the you know, stock markets, but you know, once the stock market is open, the futures and stock market are in sync. So you know, there's that. Market no, pre-market opened 1 hour ago. The market, you know, for the regular people opened, you know, right now. So as you can see up here, we are pulling back after this big move towards upside, which is, you know, which is totally fine. We pumped 6%, so even if we dump down, we gotta dump down like 6% for something to happen, right? But there are double channels up here on the chart, and we are getting back inside this, you know, bigger channel up here. This to me looks like a, you know, spring up here. Wrong, the regular market opened an hour ago. Pre-market. Bitcoin thrown by on fear and greed index. Let's see how Ethereum is doing right now. Ethereum is not up 6%. Ethereum only up 3% up here, but Ethereum had a lot nicer lines up here. You see, even up here, Ethereum is above the resistance up here. It might be a fake, but it's above the resistance. Now, Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, also got right now this pivot point on the downside. So let's try to see, you know, where this actually leads us to. It does lead us to the resistance right now. So you can see up here right now, we are hitting the resistance on the channel. And it was a very big volatile move towards upside. So the big question is, will this, you know, this right now just immediately bounces towards upside, or is there a consolidation period before the move, or are we gonna dump down after that consolidation period? So you know, the big question needs to be answered, but we are exactly on the resistance right now, and this looks like a nice midline up here. So right now that we have this pivot point on the downside, we can actually use it to create very nice channels, and we know a lot more about the chart. So there are of course also two channels on up here somewhere, where it was something like this, I think, give or take. But we are back in the channel as well, so you can see up here, you know, maybe, but this triangle up here is a lot smaller than it is on Bitcoin, so you're gonna see how this actually plays out towards downside or upside. But it looks very strongly good, and I don't sense that much weakness in Bitcoin though. I don't sense that much weakness in Bitcoin, guys. I gotta tell you that this is still pumping. You know, small time frames might look like it's gonna dump, but you know, there is not much weakness. Let's look at the volume up here. The volume is going up with the price. Yeah, the volume is, you know, following the price up here. Huge volume up here. Consolidation part up here should have no volume. Consolidation part up here, and then up here at the bottom side, the volume start kicking in. Right now, the volume is still going towards the upside. It looks good, guys. It looks good. I cannot complain about the move, guys. It's really hard to complain about the move. It's really hard to complain about it. What a joke of an opening in the stock market. Big gap down and follow through. Bank stocks start collapsing. Bank sees trading, volume gone. Yeah, so all the volume wasn't in the banks. So, you know, everybody wanted to get out, because you know, you gotta understand, guys. Stock market is filled with the mainstream, and mainstream, you know, think that, you know, this is gonna happen because people have been talking about bank runs. People have been talking about, you know, the 2008 financial crisis. This is gonna be a lot worse. The fear, you know, took over, so everybody wanted to get out of the banks. Doesn't matter what kind of bank. They just want to sell the banks right now immediately. Shorting it soon, free money. Could be that, could be that. You know, we hit, you know, 6% on Bitcoin, 3% on Ethereum. We are hitting the resistance, but it doesn't look weak. Here's the problem with shorting right now. It doesn't look weak. You're an uptrend. You're an uptrend over here, and it doesn't look weak. The uptrend is still strong and going strong up here. So the uptrend is still not broken. So good luck shorting, but you know, could this be, you know, that it goes down here and then it breaks the trend? It could that, but it could just do something like this and then, you know, bounce up here again, right? Because the trend is not broken, and this is a short-term trend. This is 15-minute trend, but even the 15-minute trend is not broken. SP and other indexes fill gaps and continue up because the bank cease trading. What a joke. It's a joke. Anecdotal Smith, how you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. That line, yeah. So this looks exceptionally nice for Bitcoin. I did not actually expect this kind of reaction when banks are collapsing. But we take what we're gonna get. We take what we can get, right? We take what we can get. Let's see here on a Bybit chart. This is 4-hourly time frame above the 200 moving average. So we are above all moving averages on the 4-hourly and 1-hourly, 30 minutes. Every single moving average up to the 4-hourly, we are above all moving averages. On the daily, we are above the all moving averages, right? On the 2-day, we are not above the moving averages. You know what we say, guys, and we used to say this a lot in previous bull market because this was actually the case. Above all moving averages on all time frames, and when that happens, then you will be above all moving averages on the weekly time frame. That means very soon. Technically, where is the 10, 20, 50? Where is the 200 moving average up here? All the way up here. So we need to get above 25k or something like that. But once we get above 25k, we are above. And this 2-day time frame is so high. I don't know why this 2-day time frame is, you know, at 33k. The daily is down there, but you know, the 2-day time frame is all the way up here, man. This is insane. 3-day time frame up here, 35k. but weekly is down here at, you know, 25. Insanity. That said, very soon, above 25.5k, you're gonna be above all moving averages on all time frames, and that's a stupidly bullish trend, guys. That's stupidly bullish trend. I'm buying low from 145. Nice. They've done a controlled demolition of ramps and off-ramps to crypto in USA. Yeah, so it's not. You guys might be thinking that this is war against crypto. It's not war against crypto. This is not war against crypto, guys. This is war against, you know, people. They have money in crypto. This is war on people. Still up 6% Bitcoin, very nicely up here. And this weekly looks so nice, man. This weekly, after this week up here towards the upside, this double bottom, not the double bottom, this higher low up here, this higher low up here. This looks so good, man. This looks so good. We might even have a channel up here. Very nice. Give or take. It's not the best channel. I mean, it could be better. Let's use this one up here. Maybe the midline should be somewhere up here at top. Oh, this is nice. Look these wicks up here. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. But you know, down here it should not be all the way down there. It should be maybe down here. But these stops are nice. These stops are nice. Look at these stops. And we made it out of these 3 buttons up here. 1, 2, 3. And these 3 up here confirmed up here. Look at this up here, this wick down here. Then this fake out up here above the midline up here. This went down. And then up here, jump, jump, jump. Fake out right back up here above the moving average. Stick this thing. Next is 28k. Then after that, it's 35k. And after that, do you know what comes after that? After that, you get a double. You get a doubling time. You know, 40k, 46k. Mladen, you are right. It's 46k. It's 46k. Mladen is right, guys. 46k. The chart do not lie. The chart do not lie. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this nice up here. The chart do not lie. It's 46k. I don't know how Mladen knew, but it's 46k. I actually know how he knew, but it's 46k, guys. We're going to 46. Doubling time. Doubling time of the channel. It's 46k. You know, it's gonna take a while. You know, we want more banks to fail, guys. We want more banks to fail, so you know the price can pump more. Gold is still up 2%. Silver is still up 5.7%. Oil is down 1%, but it was down like 5% during the day. And right now it's picking up a little bit up here. I think people are buying everything but the banks. Let's watch some. Let's me USDC, USD. Let me see how, you know, do we still have the peg? Yeah, the peg is recovered, guy. The USDC FUD is gone. The peg is recovered. There is absolutely no problem right now with the USDC unless it starts doing this thing over here again. So right now there is no USDC FUD. Let's look at some kind of banks. FRC, I know FRC, the bank was First Republic Bank. It was down something like in 19. It went down something like 66% if I remember correctly. Over here on the open, where was the open up here? Open to the close up here, 76%. So FRC Bank definitely is going under, it looks like it over here. Which other bank? What kind of, let's just write bank. What kind of bank do we have? Let's see, countries, United States. Bank of America Corporation. On the daily time frame, you know, it pulled down a little bit, but right now it's recovering. I don't know if they stopped trading already. Let's see, bank, Signature Bank. It went down. 30% went down. Signature Bank went 30% down on open. What bank was the X? I don't know what kind of bank that is. Bank of Montreal. Yeah, it's probably important up here. It went down 5%, but not that much. Which other bank do we have? JP Morgan, something like JP Morgan and Chase. It's actually doing that well. These big banks. Which other Lima? Bears, something like a Bear Bank. Bear Bank? Is that bank? I don't know. What kind of bank do you have in America, guys? Bank 7 Corporation, Bank of Montreal, Bank of Hawaii. Bank of Hawaii. Hawaii is also down, or was down. Hawaii was down something like Hawaii Bank 45%. Right now it picked up like 20%. I think they stopped. Let's see here 1 minute. Yeah, this is at 37 minutes. Right now we are here. So for the last 5 minutes they have been stopping the trading up here. But they stopped trading on the move towards the upside. They didn't stop they didn't stop this move down here. They stopped the, you know, option move. They're stopping the option move. They don't want the banks to, you know, go up. Credit Suisse, BNP Paribas. Okay, let's check it out. But in America, Credit Suisse Corp. This, yeah, this is also. Let's go see daily up here. Credit Suisse it was down something like 10%, picked up to 7.3%. Citigroup, yeah, Citigroup is a big one. Citigroup, up here. Citigroup opened up here, closed 6.87%. Not that much up here. It's still only down 6%. You know, 6% not that much. BNP Paribas. This didn't drop that much. 4.2. What kind of other banks are there? Crypto banks in US. friendly banks. Crypto friendly. So Bank Prov. Okay, let's check it out. Bank Prov. All countries. Bank Prov. Bank Prevention Bio. Bank Corp. What was that? Binance Revolt. It's not real. Also USD banks. Bank Prov. Bank Prov. Bank Prov. This is Bank Prov. Bank Prov. Stock. Is this the one? Provident Bank Corp. Bank Corp. Bank Prov. In GBL's Wells Fargo. If I had my 190x loan till 64k, I didn't get stopped out or liquidated and waited for 6 taken pros. Pros would be 19,000. Nice. Bank Pro. Maybe it's this one. It's down, so you gotta be that. How much is it down? 13-15%. Fed in pivot, they just gave us some banks a short-term lifeline. Yeah, Bitcoin is up still, you know, very nice moves towards the upside. I don't see much weakness. I don't see much weakness in Bitcoin just right now. Even this fight, you can see up here, we came, you know, we explode towards upside, but we are not, you know, pushing down or doing something crazy or some kind of volatility. We just consolidating here before we continue towards upside. It still looks good. That's percent, not dollar. Yeah, 15 down. Yeah, percentage. Yeah, I know that it's percentages. So this thing looks good. Maybe it's gonna go all the way up to 23.9 or 20. Maybe it's gonna try to tap 24 up here in the midline. Up here 24.2, 24. Deutsche Bank. Oh, let's see Deutsche Bank. But Deutsche Bank is not US. Deutsche Bank is not US. But they have US stuff. It's in the daily time frame. It's down 5%, but look at the drop up here from the top up here. It's down 13% up here, but you know, these big banks you gotta watch on the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame up here. And this also looks like it's breaking the trend. Let's see some kind of trends up here on this chart up here. So we had the first trend up here, right? That was the first trend. And the trend up here, you know, is this actually broken? It does look like this downtrend over here for Deutsche Bank got broken over here. So it is moving a little bit. It has this rally towards upside. But then you have this last trend up here. Last trend up here. It was something up here, I think. Yeah, so it's still not above this, you know, this trend over here. You can see up here very nicely. It's still not out, you know. Bitcoin is already out, you know. Bitcoin had these, you know, very steep trends, and then it had this, you know, very, you know, slopey, slow slope trend. But Bitcoin is already out of that trend, right? Bitcoin is already out. Let me split the chart so I can show you what I mean. Bitcoin is already out of that trend. So you can see up here. Let's remove this line up here. Let's remove this line up here as well. So you can see up here, and let's go to this chart over here and go to Bitcoin. Whatnot, and go to use, let's use this chart, doesn't matter. Over here, let's go to the weekly time frame up here on Bitcoin. What you're gonna see is that Bitcoin is done with the trend, downtrend, right? So over here, there was the trend, and then there is the secondary trend up here, and Bitcoin is above it. Now you could make an argument that, you know, this over here is the new trend up here right now. This is, you know, straight line, but you know, this slopey line is already kind of broken. Over here, the slopey line did not break already, right? So you can see up here, it started with a big move down, and then it went into this trend over here, Then it broke that trend over here sideways, right, and continued doing this up here. So right now it's going, you know, channeling down here in the bottom part, and we channeled down here in the bottom part, but we broke the channel towards the upside. This failed to break the channel towards the upside. So Deutsche Bank is not yet, you know, on the upside. That's why we are, you know, became bullish up here. Once this actually happened, we became bullish. Please check EGN. I got my mortgage there. EGN. Okay, man. We gotta check your mortgage. IGN. ING. ING Group. This thing, oh, this is monthly. It's been falling down for the last couple of days, but you know, it's just 5% down, not that much. I mean, let me DNB. This is biggest Norwegian bank. And the biggest Norwegian bank took a dive of, you know, 3-4% today in the last 2 days. Monday, oh, this is Monday still, you know, this weekly. There we go. Today it took a dump of 5%, but it's still, you know, trending towards upside up here. Still trending towards upside. Looks nice. How much upside do we have? I don't know. Much. Sparebanken. Yeah, let's check. Banken. Sandnes Sparebank. Sparebank. Look at the dumps. I don't know. This is Sparebank. And from open to close, it's only down 5%. So Norwegian banks are down like, you know, 3, 4, 5% towards the downside. Yeah, Signature Bank, it did go down because Signature Bank, you know, exploded, right? It is down like 13%, and I think they stopped, you know, trading. Like it's not trading today. This is Friday, right? So it's not trading today. If it was trading today, it's already closed. You cannot check it out anymore. Okay, guys, that was the pump stream, and we're still pumping, guys. We are still pumping. Oh man, this is so beautiful. We're still pumping, but we know where the resistance lines are. We got a midline up here at the top. We got a trend line over here. You know, every other trend line is broken. The lines are getting broken. The bullishness is definitely 100% there. Banks failing it looks like it's actually good for Circle USDC stablecoin repegged, and it's now trading at $1. Yeah, we just saw that. So guys, you know, people often say that, you know, we don't know how Bitcoin will react in a financial crisis. Well, right now we are about to find out. And with that, guys, thank you for stopping by. There might be another stream later today if something, you know, beautiful happens or bad happens. So make sure to hit that notifications button. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around.